Hello there. If you are seeing this video, it is likely that you have seen some of my mini client testimony videos on YouTube, or perhaps you've seen some of the testimonies from my clients on Facebook or other social media platforms, or you may have even stumbled upon a few articles written about me on Google or other news websites featuring myself and my pain-free clients. Additionally, depending on the timing of this video, you may have seen me featured on the Trial by Fire 2 documentary, where myself and one of my many pain-free clients tell our story and work out together. If that's the case and you've grown curious about what pain coaching is, I'd love to explain it to you. Pain coaching is a one-on-one, fully customized program where I work with you privately and we work together to find your way to remission, or as I like to call it, recovery. CRPS is a very complex condition, and it requires both physical and mental and emotional support to help you see your way through and overcome the fears and worries you have about the condition. The reason I am able to help people is because not only am I a doctor of physical therapy, therapeutic pain specialist, and one of 60 fellow in pain science in the nation, but also I was diagnosed with CRPS a little over 10 years ago myself and have been pain-free for nearly 7 years now. I do not fear this condition ever coming back, and I would love to help you get to the same point like I have with my many clients featured in the videos and testimonies. The way that I do that is we meet for 8, 12, or 16 weeks, depending on the need and how long you've had CRPS. And I work with you one-on-one, same time, same day, every week, using not only my background as a doctor of physical therapy, therapeutic pain specialist, and fellow in pain science to help you move forward physically, but also using psychological techniques based in cognitive behavioral and acceptance and commitment therapy to help you move forward to a more fulfilling and meaningful life on a mental and emotional standpoint. Additionally, one of the things that I hated when I was going through CRPS is messaging a doctor and not hearing back for 2 to 3 weeks. All that did for me was make me more upset, increase my fear and anxiety, and in turn, increase my pain. That is why in pain coaching, if you are working with me, I guarantee a 24-hour response time to any concern or question you might have. Pain coaching is a very unique thing because for the first time, you have someone who can be with you every step of the way, not only to reach your goals, but to overcome your fears, worries, and doubts about this condition never getting better. Life can improve, and I am living proof of that. Not only am I professionally trained in pain science for the last decade, but I also have been through it myself. The pain was once so bad for me that I couldn't even wear a sock, and I had to use my mother's old walker to get around. I lost nearly 60 pounds taking 16 medications a day, and doctors all but gave up on me, calling me a drug addict and telling me I was faking my pain. I get it. I've been right where you are. I understand the doubts and worries that you have, but I promise you that I can help you in some way, shape, or form move forward in life, no matter what you're dealing with. I help people with CRPS, pudendal neuralgia, trigeminal neuralgia, FND, AMPS, POTS, MCAS, fibromyalgia, chronic back pain, chronic neck pain, chronic shoulder pain, anything that scares the typical doctor, that is my wheelhouse. So if you were looking for support, if you were looking for someone to be there with you and help you every step of the way, I'm your man. If you would like to schedule a completely free consultation to learn more about pain coaching and tell me your story so I can truly understand you and see how I could help, then all you have to do is click the link down in the description below to book a one-on-one free 30-minute consultation with me for pain coaching. If you are watching this video on my website, you can click the link right above this video as well to get started also. I am so glad that you found this video. I am so glad that you found me, and I would be thrilled and honored to help you break free from whatever pain you're dealing with. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in a free consultation. Take care.
I've been put on this earth to serve. And if my story can serve to get one person to contact you or one person, and I've had people reach out to me just by working with you. If I could get one person to say, this is possible, don't lose hope, then I think that this journey has not only served me, but it has served so many others. So I would really recommend to any person who is doubting their next step with CRPS to please reach out to you, or reach out to someone who has done some one-on-one coaching with you. Go into your curriculum, watch your YouTube videos because it is 100% possible. And I promise I was living proof that I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
Is it exciting that things could be different?
Yeah.
God, yes. I mean, it's so foreign. It's so, oh, excuse me, it's so ridiculously foreign.
What are you feeling right now?
Just sadness because it's so foreign.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like otherworldly. Like, yeah. For as long as I can remember, the only thing I have felt has been some sort of physical pain in one form or another.
Hmm.
And that's that. I mean, like, what else do you say about it? I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah. You could say how you feel about it. You could say it sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks, but again, like why complain about it? I mean, this is what I've been given.
Mhm.
You know, like I don't know. I don't know, Chase. I don't know what you want me to say.
Whatever you feel.
I don't know what I'm feeling.
Yeah. Well, sadness, you said that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really sucks to be in pain all the time. It
Yeah.
sucks, you know. It does.
Yeah. To hear you say that after the very first day we met, it just makes me so happy, you know. What do
Yeah.
you think the most important thing you learned during coaching was?
Keeping our eyes fixed on the truth
Yeah.
and not letting the fear take over and falling into that pain fear cycle.
Yeah.
I think that is the most important thing, is not being scared of it, knowing that it hurts, but it's not hurting me.
Yeah, for him and his leg and everything, it was like it hurts, but it's not hurting me. And then that would stop the anxiety. And then he was able to work through the pain and continue on and stay in that positive headspace.
Yeah. I was able to break out of that cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that you had CRPS or have CRPS and were able to get into remission was the only reason why we were willing to listen. And I mean your kindness and compassion too, but I mean, you are living proof. So
I think sometimes you don't know until you know, kind of. And I think that me having had experienced it is a big part of understanding, you know, and understanding the fear that you can feel and the worry and things like that. And you know, the eventual coming to of like for example, I don't call, like you said, I would agree, you know, and I don't call the state that I'm in now remission at all. I call it recovery.
Yeah.
And so, and there's it takes time to get to that point. You know, it takes sometimes years because you went through, like you just said, so many people go through so much disappointment. They'll get scrambler, they'll get nerve ablations, they'll get spinal cord stimulators, and it'll be hope and then destruction, hope and then destruction.
Yeah.
And so what I teach, you know, with this, as you guys have learned, is lifelong tools, you know, not only for the CRPS and pain you might be experiencing, but just for everything, you know, because really what it comes down to is all the stuff that you guys have been through, you know, in life. It created this situation where we were living on high alert, you know. And so bringing you down from high alert, not only have I watched you guys thrive as individuals and as a couple, but I've watched you guys get markedly more healthy. You know, you guys have been losing weight. You're looking great. You know, it's almost you're glowing compared to this. And I might splice in just one moment of us when we first started.
Yeah.
Do it.
The difference is, you know, the difference is it is very visible.
Yeah.
Unless the flare in his head is really bad and then the side of his head gets sensitive to the touch, but like
That's right.
that hasn't been the issue. The head is like it will last a week, weeks. And he like is not functional. Like he'll get in the shower with clothes on and like can't give me straight like so yeah.
You know, just the smiles on your face and the hope there. And oh man,
I was at my sister's house in Los Angeles, and they found me there 5.5 hours after the burst. They said I was extremely close to death. I spent 6 weeks in a coma. A 1.5 years in a windowless room in the VA, trying to rehab and get back into shape. They told me I'd never walk again. 3.5 years in a wheelchair, a year with a cane, and I was doing physical therapy for RSD, and that took 2 years of my life again, trying to get back to a point where I could do basic things like take care of myself. Again, fast forward to 2020, and that's when I had the fall.
yeah.
Trying to take my sock off inadvertently, as no adult should. And my foot hit the carpet a little bit too wide, and I literally did the cheerleader splits, which tore, ripped, bruised something in my pelvic floor.
Yeah.
And we know the rest, because the rest of it was just sitting on the couch, and then, thank God, meeting you.
Well, you know, I hearing that full synopsis of everything, I think gives everyone a perspective of just how far you've come and just the types of things you've been through. So, you know, you give me a lot of credit, but this grit, this resilience that you have was hard earned on your own too, you know. And so I'm thankful to have been able to be the person to just reactivate that. I firmly believe that you had it inside you. I just had to speak to it.
You're like a light in the darkness, because that's exactly what it felt like. I found, oddly as it sounds, I was talking to a computer, getting healed.
Yeah.
And unbelievable to me, because I'm from the older generation where you're sitting in front of people, or you're actually intercommunicating personal.
Yeah.
I had talked to physical therapists before and talked to this, and didn't work for me on the computer. But
Yeah.
the moment we started talking, it was like the light just came on, and there was not even a thought. I looked at my wife, she goes, 16 weeks. It's like, okay, sounds good to me.
What's next for Kristen? What's next?
Oh my God. Well, you saw I posted a picture of I'm gonna get a motorcycle, which sounds so
I
crazy.
saw a helmet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what that represents for me is freedom. I really feel like, and there's a song that I love that by Eden. It's like, I ain't scared of living. And I think that that's kind of how I feel. Like, that's really how I feel right now. I think this whole process of, you know, I mean, I told you I shared my story with my company. They asked me to tell my story, and it's inspired a lot of different people. And I was able to see like the full circle of like, holy crap, like the darkest part of my life. I'm like, I never thought I'd be telling anybody about this when I was going through it. But I mean, I think I don't really have any specifics of what I'm kind of after right now, because I actually am just enjoying my life, like just being present. I feel like I have a whole new life, honestly.
Yeah.
I really feel like for once, and I'm, you know, just getting into my 30s, like I feel like this is just the beginning.
Yeah.
It was bothering me, so we had surgery, and then we didn't know why I was having so much pain after that. So when we went to the emergency room, they said there was nothing they could do. And then we went to the doctor the next day, and then they said that it sounded like CRPS. So then we joined one of the like Facebook groups, and then we found you.
Wow. Yeah. thankfully that was a quick process. That's good. And I think another one of my clients' moms connected with you.
Yes.
Is that right?
Regina.
Yeah, Regina's awesome. So Danielle's mom, for those who have seen the other testimonies. Okay, and how old are you, Dalton?
11.
11 for those watching, so they know. Okay, so then you found me, and we started working together. And what are you doing now that you couldn't do before we started? Well, actually, before we started, how are you getting around? What were you using to walk around?
Crutches and a knee scooter.
And a knee scooter, yeah. So we couldn't really get walking much at all, huh? Yeah. And from then to now, what are you doing that you couldn't do before?
Helping my brother with the race car, and then dancing, and then running and being my own self.
Yeah. And you told me just the other day you were riding your bike?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've said goodbye to our crutches and our knee scooter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we started coaching, and now that we've been coaching for 12 weeks. What are you doing now after working with me, besides wearing cool hoodies?
Cool merch.
Yeah.
Well, back to the gym. I haven't been a little bit, but I'm going back to the gym. I've been in school for the whole week, like for months now. Haven't missed school. Just kind of like back to my normal
happy,
life.
living her life.
And going to Japan soon for 12 days with my school, which I wasn't even sure if I was going to be able to go, because I mean, we're continents away and so much walking. And then I'm pretty sure I'm going to play field hockey in the fall.
Yeah, you've got a I sent you guys that workout. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I made it quite challenging.
I'm excited.
Yeah, those workouts were pretty tough, huh? Yeah, but you took them on. And then, during all of that, what do you think was the most important thing you learned while we worked together?
Confidence.
Confidence. I like that. I didn't expect that to be your answer. That's cool. Confidence is key, for sure. Would you say, and this is a question for both you and Mom, would you say you guys fear the pain the same way as before?
No.
No. Do you kind of know what to do now if you ever feel it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're in control now, right?
Yeah.
My man.
I was going to say that I think the most difficult thing for Logan was writing his anxieties and his fears.
Yeah.
Writing those down and even talking about those, because he bottles that stuff up. And so I'm continually trying to talk to him and have him open up and just get those thoughts and feelings out.
Yeah.
He had a hard time with that.
Yeah, that is a hard challenge. And sometimes, to his credit, sometimes as you get those things out and you see that you can face them, you build confidence. So that's the hardest part for probably everybody, I would say. For so long, you're taught that your body is failing. There's something wrong with your doohickey and your whatchamacallit. But the reality is there are certain aspects of life we need to understand and heal, and then eventually we move forward. And that's emotionally, but then also physically conditioning ourselves, because we've been sedentary for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
With just like the title of that book, Mind Body, we worked on the mind, we worked on the body, and now you're in a place where sky's the limit, I think, for you, Cheryl. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be better. This is my what's that phrase I heard the other day, which I thought was it was so funny. Okay. I'm a bit older than you. Not much, but I'm a little bit older than you.
Just a couple years.
I'm calling myself a recycled teenager.
Okay.
Because when you're a teenager, you've got all these hopes and dreams ahead of you, and you're starting at the beginning, and you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and so on and so on. And gradually you do, You may not get everything done, but you get a fair bit done in life, and you enjoy life. You don't, when you're a teenager, you don't have those stresses of money and stuff like that. So you just get on with things and you do it, don't you? Well,
Yeah.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
trying.
awesome. Yeah.
I'm trying. Recycled teenager.
I love it. A new lease on life is what I'm hearing.
A new lease on life, exactly. This is my second or third or fourth or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best.